Start with some abdominal breathing where you expand the belly 360 degrees. That's the top, the sides, the back. Lift the legs up into a 90-90-90 position of the hips, knees, and ankles. You'll see my knees are about navel level. Feet up in the air. Breathe here. You can scoop the butt up just a little bit to shift some of that weight to your mid to lower back. Make sure when you do this stuff you don't arch the back, let the legs drop down, let them bring the knees up toward the chest, nor let the chin lift up toward the air. This is a sloppy position. Once you're good at maintaining this position with proper breathing, we can start to add in some movement of the legs and the arms. We'll start with one leg at a time. You'll notice the leg is only moving from the hip, the core is staying solid, the knees and ankles aren't bending. It's pure movement from the hip and expansion in the belly. And then we can throw in the arms as well. Opposite arm, opposite leg, trying to come back at the same time, not letting your back arch, not letting your head lift, maintaining 360 degrees of breathing in the belly. Then you can add in two arms, two legs here, which is very, very difficult. And then here's an example of how not to do it. So make sure that you don't push it, and you make sure you can do the hardest version of this exercise as perfect as possible. Crocodile breathing. First you want to tilt your pelvis forward and back. Call it J-Lo booty and then plumber butt. So you want to give yourself a plumber butt or tuck your tail between your legs to flatten out your back. You don't want to use this with your butt cheeks or your glutes, so you don't want to squeeze them. You want to do this by using your lower abs, thinking of bringing your belt buckle towards your nose. Once you have this position here, you want to slowly belly breathe. When you breathe into your abdomen, you should feel as your back is lifting up toward the ceiling because your belly is pressing into the ground. Once you get this, you can slowly raise one heel towards your butt as far as you can go without losing that neutral back position, also while maintaining breathing. And you want to make sure when you do it, you don't arch your back like you see here. You'll start with your knees and hips bent like you're sitting in a chair, but you're on your side. You'll lift your hips up and forward into a bridge position. And then you want to sit back into starting position. If it's too easy on the knees, you can switch to a full bridge off the feet. Same rules apply, straight line, breathe in the belly, and then sit back into starting position as soon as you start to lose your quality. Viewing from the other side, you can see where the hips sit back into starting position, and then where you lift them up and forward to create the straight line through your back and body. You also notice the elbow is underneath the shoulder, and the shoulder is not pulled up toward the ear. And then as you hold, you breathe through your abdomen. Hold as long as you can until you start shaking or you lose your breathing.